Hello, my name is Oscar. I study at the Pan American University of Puerto in the Faculty of Education and Humanities, School of Modern Languages. In today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the emotions, feelings, and moods that we have studied during this period. So, to begin, I'm going to give a quick overview on how to differentiate these terms. And let's begin with the first one, which is basic emotions. And their main characteristic is that they are considered to be innate and also are often associated to a certain facial expression, such as fear, happiness, anger, and disgust. All right? Now, feelings are more self conscious emotions that rely on the understanding of oneself and how others perceive you. So, these can include pride, shame, guilt, they're more social involved. All right? And then we have moods, which are prolonged but less intense emotional states. So I will mention a few of them and describe them a little bit. Beginning, as I said, with the basic emotions: happiness, feeling happy, joyful, satisfaction. Then sadness is related to grief, disappointment, hopelessness. On the other hand, the fear, which is associated with relevant terms such as panic, anxiety, terror. Mm, Surprise, which is a brief state after an unexpected event, is a reaction to something. And disgust, which relates to repulsion or revulsion. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the feelings that we talked about, more self conscious emotions or feelings. And we have guilt, which is remorse, and it's related to shame. So the very interesting thing about this is how emotions tap into that primary human characteristic of being a social being. And it's very interesting to see how and study how the feelings are understood via the lens of society and how we relate to our peers. So, with that out of the way, let's just quickly name a few others, such as pride. Then this is a sense of achievement or accomplishment, or envy, the desire to have what someone else has. We have also doubt, which is uncertainty or skepticism. And anything else? Well, we can describe a few more, such as calmness, which is a sense of peace and serenity, and also interest, which is now related to curiosity. Okay, so now let's talk about moods. And as we said, the difference between moods is that they are prolonged in time and are very related to feelings, but prolonged in time and are less intense than feeling a particular emotion or having a feeling at a certain point. A mood is something that goes on for a little while. And it can change depending on several stimuli from the either from the environment or our own minds and consciousness. So, which examples could we give for moods? We could talk about a very important one, which is boredom, very commonly used. I am bored. Boredom is a lack of interest or stimulation. And actually, some people think that boredom, that mood, is very crucial to creative work, to creativity. If we are occupied or perpetually stimulated, as we usually are nowadays because of the technology, we often can access the state of boredom needed to have the impulse to create something instead of consuming other things. But that is another subject. Which other mood could we have? Maybe loneliness. Loneliness, which is a sense of isolation, a feeling of isolation, feeling alone, loneliness. And in a sentence, you could say, I am lonely. I feel lonely, and that is a mood. All right. And what else? We could say contentment. Contentment, which would be a state of happiness and satisfaction. I'm content. And yes, that is all I could describe and talk about the emotions, feelings, and moods we have studied in class. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.